Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah!
All right, Tickles, how we all feeling tonight? Yes.
Woo!
Yes, all right. All right, so I was shitting in my house the other day. You didn't hear me wrong, shitting, not sitting. Well, technically doing both at the same time. But does this ever happen to you? Like, it wouldn't come out? Like, we had like all the normal, just, you know, like, shit lead up, but then I'm just like sitting there just like kind of shooting blanks, basically. Like, I've already done like the 5-minute rehearsal just farting, and now I'm like, all right, it's time for us to lose a little bit of weight. And then it's just like I wanted to perform like a C-section on my own asshole, just because like it wouldn't budge at all. It was a classic like gunslinger moment where it's just like, all right, this thing is fucking coming out, and as soon as I even feel a thing, just all of my muscles are just gonna contract all at once. Just I'm gonna throw everything I've got into just this one crap. I'm gonna look like some big red shitting tomato or something. Yes, it's the only logical option. But yeah, that was the end of the joke. There was nothing more. I was talking with my folks, and they asked me if I liked sweet potatoes, and I said no. I hate sweet potatoes. I can't stand the smell. I can't stand what they look like. I don't like eating them, obviously. And I just don't like potatoes at all. Just any type of potato. None whatsoever. And she's like, really? And as soon as she said really, I realized, oh shit, I wasn't even thinking about sweet potatoes. I was thinking of pumpkins. And I just kept going with it. Because I'd gone too far. I didn't feel it would be right for me to all of a sudden feel like a liar and then have to crawl back with my tail between my legs and be like, okay, I like sweet potatoes. It wasn't, so now like I fucking love potatoes, and now I can't eat any of them for fear that I'm gonna be found out that, oh shit, this guy likes potatoes, he's a lying dick. These are my parents. They're supposed to be able to forgive me for anything, and they've got me horrified to tell them the truth that, yes, I do like sweet potatoes. I said the wrong fucking thing. It's a tricky relationship, to say the least. But I have a friend, and yes, I have a friend. No applause there? Come on, that's I'm a weird dude. But no, I've got a friend. And he's got this really weird condition. He is unable to talk ever, unless I'm trying to talk at the exact same time as him. And I swear to God, it's fucking intentional. Just because it only happens with me, but it happens with like other people too. So I'm just like, maybe like this whole time I've just been sort of mouthing words and nothing's actually been coming out. But I fucking hate people like that, because like it's not even like one of those weird just social anxiety things where you're sitting there waiting for your turn to talk, just trying to get the courage up, just like, all right, this is what I'm gonna say, and like right before you say it, like he cuts in. It's not that. It's I'm in the middle of the story of how both of my grandpas like ended up stabbing each other to death, and all of a sudden he'll just be like, hey, did you guys hear that the Smurfs is getting like another few seasons? Just be like, are you fucking serious, man? Nobody gives a shit about that. I was telling a great story and you fucked it up. But like the thing is the dude is seriously like we've been friends for the longest time, and it's one of those friendships where you're just like, I don't even understand why you're still here. Just, I hate you, like everything you do just pisses me off, and I know I'm probably the same way to you. Like another example is, he's, well, anybody here into Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Now, I'm into the books, and he's into the show. And so, because I can't be the guy to be like, hey man, let me read you these books, because that would just be fucking weird in the 21st century, he's like, hey man, we should watch this show. I don't give a shit about the show. But I watch it, because I'm a good human being. Sort of. But, so, like, I'm watching the show and stuff, and, like, the show's gone further in the storyline than I've gone with the book so far. I'm a shitty reader, I didn't pay attention in school, I probably should have done better in a few of my classes, and should probably stop doing drugs. But, yeah, we're not here to talk about that. But, so, like, I'm watching the show, and he's like, hey, you mind if we skip a few episodes ahead, because, like, there's this really cool battle, and I want you to watch it. It's at a part in the series that I haven't read up to yet. It's gonna spoil some shit. And I've already come to terms with that. I'm like, you know what? I'm alright with this. Like, I believe we've been through enough shit. I'm okay with finding out who kills who. So we start watching the show. We get to, like, maybe, like, right before some big fucking thing happens, I don't even know. And, like, 3 seconds before, he explains exactly what the fuck is going to happen entirely. He ruins the entire twist, and instantly I just want to stab him in the face with a cheese grater. That's like, why the fuck did you even show me this show? Because we could have just had a conversation about this show. I would have had everything ruined exactly like you're doing to me now, but we would have saved 2.5 hours. Because I don't need all that fucking setup for you to tell me, oh, Snape kills Dumbledore. I used a different book, just so that you guys wouldn't get it ruined. If you didn't know that Snape kills Dumbledore, I'm sorry, it's like 3 years later. Get over it, you're probably never going to see the movie. So I was taking a shower, and, you know, like that has nothing to do with this part of the story. I finished taking a shower. There we go. Now we're back on track. So I finished taking a shower. You know, I was toweling myself up, and I was toweling the undercarriage or whatever, and I heard bubbles. And for those of you guys that don't shave your pubes, bubbles means leftover ball soap. Just like, women don't understand this. But for guys, there's just like a center of gravity around your nutsack whenever you're taking a shower. It doesn't matter if you're washing like your chest or your shoulders or your arms or your head or your feet. Like, all that soap is just gonna somehow come up and just get like tangled all in just your junk. And so I was drying off and I realized, oh shit, I forgot to rinse the soap off of my balls. But we'd already come too far. Just the shower's done. I'd already started using the towel. It's a little damp. I'm not going out to get a new towel. That would just be a waste of time. And I'm not going to steal my parents' towels because that'd make me a goddamn thief. And so, at that point, I instantly gave up on the rest of the day. I was going to go through with it. It's just that I knew from then on it just wasn't going to be a good day. Just like, and, you know, like, thinking normally, I'd be able to know, okay, I'm walking around, like, I probably got all that fucking soap out just with the towel. And even if I didn't, it's not like it's just gonna start, like, overflowing with suds and just, like, come over my belt and everybody's gonna be like, dude, did you not wipe off the nut soap? What the fuck did I tell you, man? But, like, to me, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna start getting, like, some nut fog or, like, some swamp ass, and it's just gonna start mixing with that soap that by now is probably dried, and instead of it smelling like its nice, you know, soapy smell, it's just gonna be, like, foamy and just, like, green bubbles, and it's just gonna smell like an ogre's anus. It's just gonna be horrifying. Like, I'm gonna walk around, and people are gonna be just, like, mid-conversation, just, oh my god, do you smell that dude's balls? I can smell him and he's across the fucking street! That's one of my many, many phobias. Yeah, I'm not a very stable person, let's just put it that way. Shit, do I have anything I even want? Oh, yeah. The future, I've decided, blows. Just because, like, I'm not worried about the zombie apocalypse or anything. I'm not worried about, you know, like, Jesus coming back and being like, you're fucked. I just realized technology, we're just not going in the correct direction. Because I have a sink. And my sink has 2 separate nozzles. One to shoot out one big stream of water and one to shoot out like 9 little ones. And I just press a button and it goes between those 2 nozzles. I have had a sink like this before. It was not electric. It was just a lever. You pull it and it does the exact same thing. But we decided with our infinite thinking ability that we're not going to make flying cars. We're not going to make zero gravity shoes. Fuck it. We're going to make a goddamn robot to go inside my sink and do this for me. How the fuck is this what we decided to work on? We've got wars, we've got just an ozone that's melting on top of us, we've got just pandas dying in China, and we've got penguins drowning in Antarctica. Drowning. Penguins. What the? That doesn't even fucking make sense. But no. Don't worry, guys. Obama's in command. So we will get you, your little sink robots. Don't you worry. Thank you very much. I'm Joey Amendola.